It's one of the great what-ifs in sports history, a question that sends ripples through the very fabric of the game. We all know the story of Michael Jordan's triumphant return, the second three-peat, the cementing of a legend. But what if that never happened? What if, after stepping away in 1993, a grieving son chasing his father's baseball dream, Michael Jordan had simply stayed retired from basketball? To truly understand the gravity of that question, we must first rewind the clock, back to a moment that sent shockwaves across the globe. The fall of 1993 was a time of celebration in Chicago. Michael Jordan, the undisputed king of the court, had just led the Bulls to their third consecutive NBA championship, a dynasty etched in gold. He was at the absolute zenith of his powers, a global icon whose every move was poetry in motion. We see the fadeaway jumpers, the gravity-defying dunks, the iconic shrug, the cigar-chomping celebration. He was invincible. Then on October 6th, the unthinkable. Standing at a podium, the greatest player to ever touch a basketball announced he had nothing more to prove and was walking away. The world was stunned. The initial shock gave way to a somber acceptance, but as the 1993-94 season loomed, a new and unsettling reality began to set in for the city of Chicago. A kingdom had lost its king, and the throne was now empty. In the immediate aftermath, the Chicago Bulls, now helmed by the immensely talented but suddenly overburdened Scottie Pippen, fought valiantly to prove they were more than a one-man show. Pippen had a career year, stepping out of Jordan's colossal shadow to become a legitimate MVP candidate. The team, under Phil Jackson's steady hand, still played with heart and intelligence, managing to win an impressive 55 games. But when the playoffs arrived, the absence of number 23 became a glaring, insurmountable void. The clutch shots, the sheer force of will that had so often snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, was gone. Their postseason run ended in a hard-fought, bitter second-round loss. The following season saw the team tread water. A good team, but no longer a great one. A dynasty dismantled, its reign cut short. With the apex predator gone from the NBA landscape, the entire ecosystem of the league was thrown into a thrilling, unpredictable frenzy. A power vacuum had opened, and a new generation of titans rushed to fill it. In the West, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, a balletic force of nature in the post, led the Houston Rockets to glory. Without Jordan's Bulls to contend with, the Rockets seized their moment, capturing back-to-back championships in 1994 and 1995, cementing Olajuwon's legacy as one of the all-time great centers. In the East, the brutal, physical New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing, might have finally broken through their Chicago ceiling. Other rising stars, like Shaquille O'Neal with the Orlando Magic and Penny Hardaway, would have had a clearer path to the NBA Finals, potentially altering their own career trajectories and championship hopes forever. The mid-90s would have been defined by a multipolar war for supremacy, a stark contrast to the singular dominance of the Jordan era. In this alternate timeline, Michael Jordan's legacy is profoundly different. He would still be remembered as a legend, an icon of unimaginable talent who reached the pinnacle of the sport and walked away on his own terms. But the conversation would change. His 3 championships would be seen as a brilliant, but ultimately finite burst of greatness. The title of greatest of all time would be a fiercely debated topic, with names like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, and perhaps even Hakeem Olajuwon holding a much stronger claim. The narrative of Jordan's unparalleled competitive fire would be tempered by the question of, what if he'd stayed? The story of the NBA itself would be rewritten. The Spurs dynasty might have started sooner, and Kobe Bryant's and LeBron James's paths would have been measured against a different, slightly more human, benchmark. The second three-peat, the flu game, the last shot, all of it would vanish, becoming nothing more than a phantom limb in the collective memory of sports fans. It's a stark reminder that history often turns on a single decision. And in this version of reality, the greatest comeback story ever told was a chapter that was simply never written.